If you are planning to have someone over for Labor Day or any other backyard cookout, oh my word, you have got to try out the backyard cookout menu grocery list from the Menu Planning Made Easy celebration series, y'all. I am so excited about this one. I'm gonna make 2 things here and then I'm gonna make 1 thing over on Instagram. So right here today, I'm gonna be making the giant bacon cheeseburgers and the s'mores cookie bars. Over on Instagram, I'll make the Texas caviar, which y'all, I'm so excited about. If you need some easy recipes, these are for you. These are such good recipes. The box comes with all of the seasonal things you're gonna make for special celebrations. So all kinds of happy celebrations, you can check them out. I'll talk about those at the end, but just, yeah, click the link in the video if you're interested in those. Who wants to go ahead and make some s'more cookie bars? We're gonna get those in the oven so you can watch me bake them later on. They'll bake up hopefully, and then we'll do the rest of the stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do the s'more cookie bars, and the first thing we are gonna need is, we're gonna start with, I should have gotten a spoon. We've got some graham cracker crumbs. So this is 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs. Now I'm gonna add in 2 cups of flour to this mixture and a teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure you get baking powder, not baking soda, guys. That's the one you want. We're also gonna add in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Good morning, Vale. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Brenda. Vale, I am praying. I think it was your son who is in Afghanistan. So we were saying a prayer for him this morning. We were just praying God's blessings over him for sure this morning. Okay. Someone said they didn't get a grocery card list for the backyard cards. When you got your box, send us an email at shop@passionatepennypincher.com and we will send that information out to you. Okay, so there's my s'more cookie mix. That's gonna be the base, and I just wanna get those mixed up together. Then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna scoot over here. Hey, Karen, thank you for sharing, Karen. I appreciate you so much. Okay, we're gonna come right over here now, and we've got a cup of butter. So we're gonna take our cup of butter, and we're gonna add in 1/2 cup or 1.5 cups of brown sugar. And we're gonna beat this until it is light and fluffy. What are you guys making for dinner tonight? Tell me what you're making for dinner or this weekend. What is your favorite thing to make if you're grilling out with family or any friends for the weekend? What's your favorite recipe that you're like, oh my goodness, when we get together, we love making this one special thing? I am so excited about this one because I feel like a lot of times it's hard to make s'mores. Went the wrong way with that, y'all. So it's nice to do something that's a little bit easier than regular s'mores, but still tastes just as yummy. Get those mixed in here really well. You love this box. I'm so glad you like this box. I like it too. This is probably one of my favorites. The next thing we are gonna add in, Jeanette, you're smoking the cheddar ranch burgers from the freezer meals. I love that. I'm gonna turn these into freezer meals today, my burgers. You'll see what I'm gonna do with them. We're gonna add in 2 eggs. Beat butter and sugar, add in eggs and vanilla until well combined. Wash my hands real fast. So once we get the eggs in, we're gonna add just a little bit of vanilla. I think I have an egg in there, y'all. Ugh, I hate when that happens. Yep, got that one out. Okay. I have this fancy trick I'm gonna show you guys for making the burgers today. I am so excited. It was a reader idea and it looks amazing. I'm gonna get this well mixed in here. And I'm gonna turn this down and I'm gonna add in my flour and graham cracker mixture. I don't want to end up with a big mess. I probably could have used a bigger bowl for this one. Good morning, Denise. So glad to see you. Brenda, I do not know why I'm nervous all the time. I wish I could get over that. It is just my nature, I think. Some people, yeah. It's weird to cook and have people watch you, you know? It's just weird. Anyways, these are all from the backyard cooking menus. If you have not seen these, they are just so yummy. I probably should have used my bigger mixer for this job, y'all. I should have gotten I'm using my big KitchenAid to make the other recipe today. But I'm gonna tell you, when you make this, Use your big mixer because this is a lot of beating for this little guy. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. Okay, so now that I've got that done, that's mixed pretty well. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take a pan, and I've gone ahead, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna line our pan like this. It looks good. I'm so glad let's see, who is that said hi? Hi, Patricia. I'm so glad to see you this morning. Okay, so here's what you need next, girls. The marshmallow cream. Did anybody as a kid have this in their pantry? Maybe your mom was making fudge or something, and it was just the largest temptation on the planet. Whenever I see that, I always have to laugh because that's what I think of. So I've got my foil pan here, and what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get it set right down like this. So, and make sure that the edges, you want to have some left over on the edges so that you can pull these out and easily get them out of your pan. So do it like that, and the reason is when you go to take them out, you'll be able to take them out super simply and they won't stay stuck in your pan. They'll be really nice and perfect for you. Okay, now we're gonna take about half of our dough mixture. Basically, this is kind of like a really nice solid cookie dough, if you can imagine. So we're gonna take our dough mixture and we're gonna put this down into the pan. And you're gonna take about half of it. I gotta figure out what that is. I think I had some hardened brown sugar that got stuck there. My dog is gonna be really happy when he finds that. So you wanna put this down, and you know what's one fancy trick I wanna show you guys? Watch this. We're gonna divide this in 2 sections. Can y'all see that? Oh, here. You can't see very well, can you? We're gonna divide this up into 2 sections. So this half is gonna be in the bottom, and this is where it's gonna get a little on the messy side. This would be a great recipe to make with kids. It is messy, but I think they could do it. So if you've got young kids at home, I definitely encourage you guys, bake with them in the kitchen. It's one of those things that's just a fun skill for them to learn, and you will be glad as they get older that they know how to cook things. My daughter the other night made white trash mix. It's the white Chex mix in the Celebration Series pack. She made that at college, and my son was like, Mom, how come I never thought at college to make that kind of stuff? And I said, because you didn't spend all the time in the kitchen with me that your sister did as a kid. So now Caroline is the cool kid on campus, or at least the cool kid in her dorm room. Because she's got all the skills to cook, which is so nice. He does not so much. I didn't do as good a job with him. I was busy with my younger girls, and he didn't teach me to cook as much. So by doing this way, you're gonna end up getting this really well spread out. And I'm just using some wax paper. So wax paper would work, foil would kind of work. You can see I need to get a little bit more so I can press it down, because the top doesn't have to be as solid as the bottom. So if I'm gonna use a little extra, it's gonna be on the top. Let me see your questions. Good morning, Joy. You love baking with your kids. What do you guys like to make? What is the one recipe that you've made with your kids a million times? Ours is undoubtedly Christmas crack, which is in this menu plan, and the chocolate chip cookies, which are in the freezer meal series. Y'all, they are so good, and my kids just love them. My daughter can actually make the homemade chocolate chip cookies almost from memory, and we were laughing the other day. Y'all are gonna crack up at me. I'm getting worried. We've lost 2 parents now who've had dementia, and it has been really, really hard. My mother-in-law had dementia at a really, really young age. And so I've told my kids, they've told me that they will let me stay with them as long as I can bake cookies. And I'm like, you know what? Anything I commit to memory with song, I can kind of remember. So I've decided that I'm gonna make a song to my chocolate chip cookie recipe. So one day I'll create a song and we'll have a playlist for how to make the best ever homemade chocolate chip cookies, so that when we get older, our kids will let us stay with them and make cookies until forever. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, okay, we're gonna dollop the marshmallow topping over the dough and spread into an even layer, and then we're gonna add the chocolate chips. So if you guys, we've been singing the song, the chocolate chip cookie song. We have sung to, oh my gosh, in the car every time I start to sing. I do not have a pretty singing voice. But every time I start to sing, which I sing quite a bit, we've sang it to How to Make Cookies to the song, the tune of Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And my husband was cracking me up the other day. He was like, with a teaspoon of sugar there and a teaspoon of baking soda there. Anyways, it was really bad. Like I said, I don't sing. I won't sing for y'all because that's not my thing. But I figure if I can commit some things to memory by song, maybe as I get older, I'll remember how to make the chocolate chip cookies, you guys. Oh, is it freezing up? Hopefully the video's still working. You loved when you could get your son in the kitchen when he was younger. It's just a nice time to hang out with them in the kitchen. Okay, so this is gonna be the hard part. This is when we're gonna spread all the s'more gooiness over top. Yeah, y'all, somebody needs to create a song for me. Somebody who can sing needs to create us a passionate penny pincher chocolate chip cookie song. Don't you think? I think it would be genius. I think we would be famous. I think we would be on TikTok. I just think every young person in the world, if they tasted my cookies, my daughter actually messaged me from college yesterday and said, Mom, when you come to visit, can you please bring me frozen dough so that I can have fresh cookies? She doesn't even want me to just send cookies. She wants me to send her the dough because she wants them fresh. So there you go. Isn't that so sweet? I know. I can't. It's so bad. I don't have the worst tune of all time. Like I can hold a tune. I'm not going to do that in front of y'all because I'm too embarrassed because it's real funny. So I play violin. So I have a decent ear for music, but I have a really ugly voice. Like some people have just beautiful voices. That's not so much me, but I love to sing and I love music. And if it were up to me, I would be playing music all the time. So when y'all catch me and I'm 95 years old here on Facebook Live making chocolate chip cookies with you guys, we'll be singing a song about the chocolate chip cookie song and it'll be awesome. And we're going to have such a good time together, I think. Don't y'all think? Anyways, that's the plan because I don't want my kids to ever get rid of me and they probably will want to. But anyways, it's just funny. It's been cute listening to them. Listening to Reagan rattle and clatter about how she says she'll keep me around as long as I can make her cookies. I figure the secret to my family's hearts is undoubtedly in my cooking. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take 1 to 2 cups of chocolate chips and we're gonna dollop these over top. And I am gonna actually make the bacon burgers. I'll do the bacon cheeseburgers here and then I will take these out while I'm making the Texas caviar over on Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram, you need to come get over there and you need to join me because I'll make up the Texas caviar over there. Okay, I am just gonna use my hands because I just washed them and I'm just gonna kind of press this down because otherwise I think this is gonna be real hard to do. Your chocolate chips can totally peek through. Hang on, I gotta read your question, Bridget. I just saw you said something cute. I gotta read it. Bridget, where'd you go? I can't see it. Okay. Kim Wilson, spread the love with back of spoon. Oh, you could totally spread it with the back of the spoon. That would probably be easier. Y'all, I'm using my fingers. I'm just using my fingers. So our goal is, it is totally okay if this is not perfectly covered because the s'mores can come through. But yes, that makes total sense. Yeah, let me know what you think on these recipes, you guys. Okay, so the giant bacon cheeseburgers that we're gonna make after this, that's what's coming next. We're gonna do this with a peanut butter lid to make the, what's it called? To make the little patties. I'm gonna freeze them. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the lid. I saw this comment from a passionate penny pincher reader in one of our groups. Remember, if you order any of our menu plans, you can grab one of the, you'll be included in this group. And in the group, they have all these fantastic ideas. Okay, I'm just gonna press this out a little bit more. It is totally okay for this all to peek through. Like these do not have to be covered perfectly, but my nature is that I really do want them covered perfectly. So I'm gonna get these in here and then I'll probably take a spoon and press it all down. Let me just do a knife. So now I'm just gonna try to get it. Like I said, this does not have to be covered perfectly. Sheree promised me yesterday. Oh y'all, we made the French toast. Oh, so stinking yummy yesterday from the family vacation menu. So good. If you need some awesome menu plans, this little pack of Celebration really is meant for holidays. But it is so good. I totally just took a bite of that dough. So good. Okay, we're gonna stick this in the oven. I know, Sneedy, her mom let her, Vale, she was so sweet letting me know she needed the cookies. Okay, there we go, girls. I'm gonna pop this up in the oven for 30 minutes. Here we go. And now, okay, we're gonna let that come over, and now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna make our burgers. So if you are looking for some great menu plans, again, this is such a good recipe. This is a great menu plan for everything you need to make for Labor Day. So if you need a great Labor Day idea, remember it's going to come with your grocery list and menu plan. There's the grocery list. And I'll send this all to you in a pretty happy box. If you're new here and have no idea what I'm talking about, check the link and I'll tell you where to get everything. Okay, here we go. We've got our ground beef. Now, I am doing some fun things here with this. I'm pretty excited about it. I've got my ground beef in there. I'm gonna add in, let me see what the directions say. Let's read the directions, girls. I'm gonna add in 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of prepared horseradish. So 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire, right here. Oh, that's a teaspoon. Okay, and then we're gonna add in a tablespoon of horseradish, which I would never normally buy, but it's kind of fun for this recipe. And then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of garlic salt. And 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper, if I can figure out, there we go. Let me make sure that's right. 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper. So the nice thing about this recipe is I'm actually gonna make these and I'm gonna freeze them for next weekend. So I'll have them ready to go when I need them. Yes, you can get just the PDF of the box, Sherry, and you will love it, I promise. Yes, you can absolutely do that. Now, what I'm really excited about these is that I am just gonna go ahead, y'all, and I'm gonna make these with that peanut butter lid, which I know sounds kind of crazy, but then I can just pop them into a freezer bag and I will be able to pull out as many burgers as I want. Whenever I want them. Okay, there's that. So now I'm just gonna take these, and I won't make all of these here, but this is what I just think this is genius. So I wanted to show it to you guys because I think it's so darn fantastic. We're gonna take, y'all know my deep not love for touching meat. So this is a peanut butter lid, okay? I should have shown y'all this at the beginning. I'm gonna plop it on here and press it down, and look at that. I have a burger made. So what I'm gonna do that I meant to do ahead of time is I didn't, hang on, let's do this. Is I'm gonna wrap this. Should have prepared for this, y'all. I thought I was prepared. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off a couple pages. And then I'm just gonna wrap my burgers into, and I'm actually, because I want kind of a nice big burger, like I don't want to have a skinny burger. Nobody wants a skinny burger. There you go. How's that? Was that not the most impressive thing? I think that was worth sharing this because you've learned a new skill, how to make a burger. I'm gonna do 2 more for you guys. And then I'm just gonna pop those into a freezer bag and have them ready to go. Was that not the most genius thing you have ever seen in your whole life? I feel like whoever said that, it was somebody in one of our groups, y'all. The groups are worth their weight in gold. All I'm gonna do, y'all, there we go. And I'm not, like I said, I don't want it to be perfect because I want a little extra chubby. I want some extra chubby burger. Like I don't want to have a skinny burger. Nobody wants a skinny cheeseburger. And we know how much littler they cook up. You guys, I feel like I have won the internet today with my cheeseburger trick. I'm just saying. So these are gonna be ready to go for next weekend. I'll make one more because I think y'all need to see one more. Make sure you share this right now and tell a friend that you are the smartest person on the internet. I cannot even believe, like, I didn't test that out before to make sure it would work because I was like, surely it can't not work. I didn't even have to grease the lid. So for those of you saying grease the lid, I don't think you're even gonna need to grease it. I feel like I just won the internet today. There you go. Merry Christmas. Do not go buy anything else. Use what you have at home. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to, real fast, should have done this part already. I'm gonna go ahead and get my bags. Y'all know I love me a bag stand. So I'll get my freezer bag stand right here. And my plastic bag. Works a lot better than the Pampered Chef. That's the thing. I mean, it was so easy and I didn't have to buy anything. I'm all for not buying things we don't need in our house. I do like my bag stands though. I will say that. Then we're just gonna pop these in. And now I have I can pull out as many burgers as I need when we go to grill them. You just pull out the ones you need. I probably wrapped way too much wax paper, so I will do less wax paper for sure on the next ones. That was way too wasteful on the wax paper. But you get the idea. Now I can freeze these, grab out as many burgers as I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and make 3 pounds worth today, and then they're good to go. You love that idea of using the bag stands for your trash. Oh my gosh, that's genius. So smart to do that. I hadn't even thought about that. Okay, so there we go. So the S'more cookie bars are in. I'll show you super fast the next thing we're gonna make and then tell you real quickly for anybody who's here. Give me a heart if you have ordered one of our menu plans in the past. Give me a like if you have no idea what I'm talking about. We are gonna make the Texas caviar up next, and I'm gonna do that over on Instagram. So come visit me live over there is where I'll be there. This is what it looks like. Oh, lots of you guys are my menu planning people. I love that, you guys. That makes me so happy. Have you ever tried freezing them on a cookie sheet? Oh, you could totally do that. You could totally freeze on a cookie sheet and then bag them. Oh my goodness, there's a few new folks here. If you've never heard about our menu plans, I just want to show them off to you super fast. So this is what it looks like. You get a box of menu cards. You just pull out the cards you need. So these were from each week. So there is each one. So if you are interested, if you struggle with making menus, I promise, listen to these girls here. What do you guys think? If you have them, do you like them? We have right now the Celebration Low-Cal Slow Cooker. No, I'm sorry. We have Celebration Low-Cal Freezer and Summer in stock right now. So if you are on the fence about these, they're so fun. You pull out a card, it makes everything for the week, and you're gonna love them. And these are dry, the grocery lists are dry erasable, so you can reuse them forever and ever. Do yourself a favor and order them. Y'all, I hate to market so well, but they are so good, and my own personal family is so happy using them that I feel like it's my mission in life to tell you guys that if you struggle with menu planning, these are for you. You can click the link in the video to grab those. Okay, if you give me a heart if you have Instagram, and a like if you do not. I would love for you to come see me on Instagram. I'm gonna do that here in just a second. Slow cooker is your favorite. I'm hoping they will get better. You do need them, Susan. You will love them. Read the reviews if you're on the fence. This is your 4th box and you love them. I love that. The food is so good, y'all. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna go make this shortly here on Instagram, and I'll pull out the cookie bars. Y'all wanna take a peek at how the cookie bars are doing? Oh goodness, those look amazing. You guys have an amazing day. Make something yummy for your family, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.